Hi, this is Sean Page, and I'm here with Sandy Leach and Mark Waugh, and we're going to talk a little bit about standards-based grading and our reasons for changing to standards-based grading and a couple of the changes this year so that you're informed.
The goals that we have for this presentation are to review the rationale and purpose of standards-based grading and to introduce a slight grading scale revision for Hollister schools.
We will start out by what is standards-based grading. Standards-based grading communicates how students are performing on a set of clearly defined learning targets called standards. The purpose of standards-based grading is to identify what a student knows or is able to do in relation to pre-established learning targets, as opposed to simply averaging grades or scores over the course of a grading period, which can mask what a student has learned or not learned in a specific course. Next, how does standards-based grading differ from traditional grading? Unlike with traditional grading systems, a standards-based grading system measures a student's mastery of grade level standards by prioritizing the most recent, consistent level of performance. Thus, a student who may have struggled at the beginning of a course when first encountering new material may still be able to demonstrate mastery of key content or concepts by the end of a grading period.
Standards-based grading allows us to give students information on how they need to improve, provide students with multiple opportunities to reach mastery and experience success, improve student achievement by increasing awareness of learning targets and steps needed to reach mastery, facilitate specific targeted and student goal setting, effectively inform parents on specific student needs, and help teachers more effectively track progress.
The Hollister School District has made a slight revision to our standards-based grading scale. The revised grading scale is more aligned with rigorous standards and state assessments, is clearer and more informative to parents and teachers, has the ability to show advanced achievement beyond mastery, and will be more consistent with results on state assessments.
To prepare for our grading scale transition, the Hollister School District has researched best practices, evaluated the traditional grading system versus standards-based grading, facilitated district vertical team meetings to align district grading scale with leadership team members, met with teacher teams in each building to discuss and conduct trainings on the revised grading scale, devised specific rubrics for parent and student feedback and awareness, along with developing student skills in goal setting and self-assessment.
This is an example of the descriptions of our grade scale. You'll notice in red that we have a 3 at proficient. This is what we expect all students to meet. It's meeting grade or course level standard. It demonstrates a solid knowledge and understanding, and students can apply learning to other subject areas. When we go to the 4, that's an advanced score. That means it significantly exceeds grade level and course standard. It demonstrates an advanced level of knowledge and understanding, and it independently applies learning in other contexts. We also could look at the 2. The 2 is a basic understanding of the standard, demonstrates progress towards grade level course standard, but not yet at standards. Students demonstrate some knowledge and understanding. And then at the 1, we have students not meeting grade level or course standard. They're showing minimal progress. Additional support is needed to develop knowledge and understanding. And finally, if you receive an NE, that means that it's not evaluated at this time. So this may be used when a subject has not yet been introduced or not yet covered in significant detail to warrant a score. It may also be used to indicate an area that is not covered during that reporting period, or for when there's not enough evidence collected from the student to warrant the score.
This is just a comparison of our previous grading scale and our revised grading scale. As you'll notice in red, the most significant shift is what number is demonstrating mastery. In the previous grading scale, a 4 demonstrated mastery. In our revised grading scale, and what you will see coming up at parent-teacher conferences, is that a 3 is now considered mastery and proficient. So if your student gets a 3, that does not mean that they're below where they need to be. That means they are meeting the standards and they are at grade level performance. A 4, once again, is an advanced score.
As the Hollister School District continues to refine our usage of standards-based grading, we will adjust for improvements as needed, continuously revisit evolving best practices in the areas of grading scales, rubrics, common grading systems, vertical alignment, and student achievement.
If you'd like to know more about the research behind the standards-based grading, here are some useful resources. We will also have this PowerPoint attached to our websites so that you can go to these links for more information on standards-based grading.
Thank you for your time, and we look forward to meeting with you to discuss your students' progress.